What is going on, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by. Let me tell you, it's been a crazy week of Clash Royale tournaments. Tournament week has kicked off, and yes, I have already hosted my 50th tournament for a grand total of over 8,000 players. Dare I say, maybe the first person to get that achievement in game, and hopefully living up to my promise to host the biggest and best tournaments in Clash Royale. Over 8,000 players able to participate so far. This one right here being my 49th tournament, and it's just been insane. It's been crazy. I've hosted everything from the 50 player, which doesn't even exist anymore, up to the 1,000 player, and let me tell you, there are more coming. Get ready, you guys. Mark July 16th on your calendars and get ready for the biggest tournaments ever to happen in-game. It is coming to Mob Crush and Clash Royale. And right here, we are watching the tail end of the 49th tournament. This one just a smaller one, but the excitement seems to be just so intense in every single tournament, whether it be 1,000 players or just 100 now. These last second battles, sometimes the most fun is just to pop in at the very end of a tournament, even if you're not in it, and watch battles like that that come down to so few hit points. That top right tower, double digits left, and Kumzi there takes the win, and you can see that most of the battles are done. Just a couple of players are still battling, but Danny right here could move up. Right now in 4th place, and with a win right here, Danny would move up in the rankings and get a significant increase in the number of cards in that tournament chest. As always, the top 3 spots really get the lion's share. Of course, about 50% of all players get some sort of tournament chest, but the big difference really comes between 4th and 3rd. Those top 3 spots are cashing in big time, a fantastic way for free-to-play players to level up their cards at no cost to them. And right here, Danny trying very hard to make it up into that 3rd or even 2nd place spot, but it doesn't look good. Both towers severely damaged, and all of the other players look like they were already done. And that push with the Royal Giant by Danny was pretty much done for. Fireball trying to hold off these troops. You can see that people are just pouring in. The spectators are coming to watch that very last battle as it unfolds. A Giant, a Musketeer coming from Kevin of Supernova. A Fireball working on that Wizard, and it doesn't look good. If the Giant gets there, it's going to be all over. He just needs one shot, and there it is. Game over. Kevin with the 1 crown victory, and that is it. You can see the notification at the top of your screen, and yes, Danny dropped way out from the top 3, top 4, and there are your winners, the top 3 players in this 150 player tournament. But let's move on to number 50. Yes, my 50th tournament that I have hosted. And again, I love popping in right at the end. And we will check out L in action. He is the number 1 player, only 5 trophies ahead of number 2. And as we get in there, you can see a tower is already down. And this not quite at the extension end of the tournament, meaning after time runs out, but as time is counting down. Sometimes the best battles come if you go in and watch them after the tournament has officially ended and it's just wrapping up those final battles, because you will find that it's always the closest ones that go right down to the wire, and sometimes use up the entire 3 minutes of overtime. Right here, L has a huge lead. He hasn't even had a tower touched so far by his opponent, and perhaps showing why he is in the lead in this tournament. Nobody can touch him and touch his towers, indeed. So he's got an Elixir Collector as his 8th and final card to go down with only 90 seconds left in the battle. His Goblins pull the barbs over. Still not a single hit point and damage done to either one of his towers, as Jack Frost Miner, without the Miner, trying to get in there and get something done. Now, this is really what we see over and over in these, even the smaller tournaments, is you will see one player that just dominates, and maybe it's the deck, maybe it's obviously skill as well, but sometimes you just have the right deck that your opponents cannot figure out. And here it's not really that unusual of a deck. It's pretty typical. It's a Hog Smoke deck. Instead of the single Elixir Skeletons, he's got the 2 Elixir Shank Goblins. And again, finally some damage on that tower. And the double Giants not going to get the job done. He has just got too much of a lead, and there's really no chance that his opponent can come back. In fact, Jack is going to be worried about a 3-star right here as we go into the last 30 seconds of this battle. Again, you guys, my goal is to try to get all of you into tournaments. I realize that even with the newly expanded number and size of tournaments that we are seeing, a lot of players are having a hard time getting in. My advice to you is to check me out on Mob Crush, because oftentimes, even when I'm not streaming, I will start a tournament and put the password in the Mob Crush chat, giving people that are hanging out there an opportunity to get in a tournament. Right here, L gets the 3 crown, and we are going to pop back out and take a look at the standings, and he's pretty much iced it right here. Now, he does have a 24 trophy advantage over the second place player, but that would mean Sean right here would have to win and win more than 24 trophies to take over the first place slot with the clutch final battle in this tournament. And that is the tough thing about these battles, and choosing actually whether or not to battle at all near the end of one of these tournaments is a huge strategic move, because sometimes you can ice yourself a spot, other times you could maybe move up, but if you lose, especially in this case, Sean stands to lose a lot of cards because he's going to lose likely more than one slot. He's in second right now. If he wins, he would probably take over first. It's going to be close. If he loses, he's certainly going to drop at least a couple of slots, and he chose to go for it, which you got to give him props for, rather than sitting back and just taking the easy second place slot. He is into overtime, and it looks like his Hog Rider is going to get to the tower. Things look good, but the Mini P.E.K.K.A gets in, stomps the Hog, stops that Hog, and now he is faced with trying to stop that Mini P.E.K.K.A. He's got a Miner going for the tower. The Miner looks like he's going to get the job done. Can't quite get there either. He's got a huge lead right now, about half the hit points, but here comes another Hog Rider. Great stop with the Zap and the Barbarians. Big confrontation on the river. The Musketeer not doing anything off to the left. He's just got to get to that tower one or two more times. Another Miner, another Hog Rider. Here's the Miner, but anticipated by the Valkyrie, and the Miner never touches the tower. Here comes the Hog Rider on the tower. One shot won't do it. 2 minutes left in overtime, and the Giant is on his tower. Sean is facing a tragic outcome of this battle and the tournament. He has lost this match, the last match in the game. And as we go back out to the standings, Sean has disappeared from the top 5. Everybody else moving up in rank, and Sean, unfortunately, dropping all the way down to 11th place. And you can see the tournament still has not wrapped up because Darth Pancreas is still at it. That is, I think, from the 12th sequel to the Star Wars movies, Darth Pancreas. And it looks like another extremely close battle. This one already 2 full minutes into overtime before it looks like the Royal Giant Fireball gets the job done. And Darth Pancreas is going to move up in the rankings a little bit with that last minute win. And we go back, we'll take a look one more time. It's still waiting for the last battles to end, and sure enough, look at that move all the way up to 2nd place. Darth Pancreas with a huge jump right at the very end. Again, so much strategy happening right at the end of a tournament. It is a big decision on whether to throw in one more battle, try to move up, or risk moving significantly down. Now, I didn't battle in this tournament at all, so I finished at 0 trophies. But we've got one more battle underway, and it's way down. It's battle for 198th spot as H2 Gare and Devil NVS are going at it, and this battle just about to come to its conclusion. Less than 30 seconds left in overtime. Could it be a draw? It looks like the poison spell is going to get there, and the old clutch poison giving the Devil the win, and that will wrap up this tournament. So congratulations to L, Darth Pancreas, and I Divinst for 1, 2, 3 finishes. But not only that, the tournament was the 50th tournament I had ever hosted on this account. And we go over, and sure enough, we've got an achievement unlocked, the 3rd star for tournament host. Did it for you guys, did it for the Gala fam. So much fun to get there so quickly. But we have hosted 50 tournaments, and I'm just getting started. Yes, let's go ahead and do one more. And what size will it be? When will it come? Get ready, you guys. I host tournaments of all sizes, but very, very soon, I think I said July 16th, 250,000 gem tournament or tournaments are going to happen. So make sure that you are following me on Mob Crush and don't miss out on that opportunity. Thank you guys, as always, for spending a few minutes of your day with me. I truly appreciate your time. I hope that you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I hope you get into all the tournaments you want, and I hope to see you all back here again tomorrow for more Full Attacks.
Galadon, 50 tournaments, eh? You know, technically that's my old account. So technically, that's my achievement. And you stole it. That's right.